stars are on a collision course. May 31st, they'll show out on the same card as Caleb Plant looks to dominate Armando Reséndiz, and Jermall Charlo returns against Thomas LaManna. Saturday, May 31st, streaming free for Prime members on Prime Video.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you and welcome. Before we begin our festivities, we ask you at this time to please rise for the playing of the national anthem. And joining us this afternoon to present the colors, we have the Nellis Air Force Base Honor Guard. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention. Thank you so much as well to the Nellis Air Force Base Honor Guard. Well, fans, a very good afternoon to you and welcome as Premier Boxing Champions presents the weigh-in for our big night of action coming away. It's PBC Championship Boxing on Prime. And it's all taking place tomorrow night right here, the Michelob ULTRA Arena at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, along with Agua Plus Alkaline Water. And that is featuring the all-scratch technology. Well, fans, our opening attraction is live and free to all subscribers on Prime Video. Commences at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 p.m. local time right here, Pacific Time as well. And our opening attraction features two undefeated fighters, both of them knockout artists, both from Mexico. And without delay, let's bring our fighters out for our opening super welterweight fight. First, ladies and gentlemen, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, please welcome a true knockout artist winning 8 of his last straight fights by knockout. Please welcome Omar El Cachorro Valenzuela. And now we present his opponent joining us to the stage from La Paz, Baja California Sur, Mexico. Is the rising super welterweight contender, defeated Puro Mexicano, Isaac La Lucero. All right, our fighters to the scale at this time. Scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. Opening attraction features super welterweights. First to the scale, his record 23-0 with 20 knockouts. Knockout artist making his U.S. debut. Please welcome Omar El Cachorro Valenzuela. Omar Valenzuela weighs in at 154.6 pounds, 154.6. And now his opponent to the scale with a record of 16 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated Puro Mexicano, Isaac La Bestia Lucero. 154.8 pounds, 154.8. We're going to bring our fighters together for a face-off. The final time they will see each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for our opening attraction. Following that, question and answer session with Ray Flores. Don't miss the action on this fight. It's going to be fireworks. Both of them undefeated. Both of them knockout hard from Mexico. That's our opening attraction live on the PBC Championship Boxing on Prime Video. Ray Flores, take it away.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. We are with Omar Valenzuela. Omar, how much does protecting your undefeated record mean to you?
Omar, ¿qué tanto significa para vos el poder proteger este invicto que tenés en este momento?
No, pues es muy importante y venimos aquí a darlo todo.
It's very important and we're here to give it our all.
How's the fight going to go down tomorrow night against Isaac Lucero?
¿Cómo termina la pelea de mañana contra Isaac Lucero?
Pues yo voy a dar todo lo mejor de mí y espero sea por un knockout.
I'm going to give my all and I hope I win by knockout.
Omar Valenzuela predicting a knockout, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. And now we are with Isaac Lucero. Isaac, who is undefeated as well. Isaac, protecting your undefeated record, what is the significance of that?
¿Qué significa para vos el poder proteger ese cero en tu legajo, tu invicto?
No, es muy importante, es algo que he estado preparando muchísimo para seguir con mi récord invicto y seguir así siempre que Dios lo permita.
It's very me. It's something that I've been preparing for, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my zero, and God willing, I'm going to come out on top.
He's predicting a knockout. Your response to that?
tu respuesta que vaticinado un knockout.
Sí, vamos a dar guerra y esta pelea va a haber knockout.
Well, you know, yeah, there is going to be a knockout by me because it's going to be an all-out war out there on Saturday night.
Isaac Lucero, ladies and gentlemen.
Fighters predicting a knockout, predicting a war. Certainly that will happen. Don't miss it. Once again, if you are a Prime Video subscriber, these fights are live and free. Once again, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time opens up our big show, and that's the first fight you'll see. You don't want to miss it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, Premier Boxing Champions presents our next attraction upcoming up. Meets Showdown in a special attraction. Please join me in welcoming the fighters as they make their way to the stage. First, from Wilmington, Delaware, he's a world-ranked middleweight contender known as Shut It Down, Kyron Davis. And now join me in welcoming to the stage at this time, fighting out of Providence, Rhode Island by way of Camagüey, Cuba. He's the undefeated world-ranked middleweight contender. Please welcome to the stage, Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez. All right, our fighter's almost ready to step onto the scale. Middleweight attraction. Weight limit on this fight is 160 pounds. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled. First to the scale with a record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He has 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He's been hot lately. He's the rising contender. Here is Kyron Shut It Down Davis. 159 pounds even for Kyron Davis, 159 pounds. And now his opponent with a perfect record of 7-0, all 7 wins coming by way of knockout. World rank, please welcome Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez. 159.6, 159.6 for the undefeated Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez. Tough to break up that long stare down. It is going to be a war. Middleweight 10 rounds of boxing. Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez versus Kyron Shut It Down Davis. Torres, can't forget you. Take it away, Ray. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Kyron Davis, that was an intense stare down. What did you take away from that?
Nothing.
Well, very much indeed. You are in impeccable physical shape. Is this the best that you felt heading into a prize fight?
Probably.
And the result of tomorrow is going to be what?
A victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyron Davis, a man of few words. He'll do all his talking inside the ring tomorrow night. Now we're going to be joined alongside by Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez as we have Martin Batter translating. Yoenli, what did you take away from that intense stare down?
Bueno, Yoenli, ¿qué opinaste de este careo muy intenso que tuviste recién? ¿Conclusiones?
Nah, va a ser una pelea bastante interesante, pero o sea, ya está escrito quién va a ser el ganador de esta pelea.
Look, it's going to be a very interesting fight, but you know who's going to win this fight. That's going to be me.
Cubans are known for having incredible pure boxing ability, but you are changing that narrative. All of you by knockout. What does that mean to you?
La escuela de boxeo cubano es por su defensa, pero vos sos un artista de knockout. ¿Qué significa eso para vos y qué querés cambiar de la perspectiva del boxeo cubano?
No, no quiero cambiar nada, solamente que se mantenga así. Yo solo voy a mantener mi boxeo y nada, voy a buscar el otro knockout.
Yeah, I'm not really looking to change anything regarding Cuban boxing itself. All I'm gonna do is look for the knockout and be my best self out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joan Liano Hernandez.
From the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas, Premier Boxing Champions presents the weigh-in for the co-main event of the evening. This is a showdown in the super middleweight division. And now please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the stage. First, Millville, New Jersey. He's the former world title challenger. Please make welcome to the stage, Thomas Cornflake LaManna. And now we invite his opponent to the stage at this time from Houston, Texas. He'll be making his highly anticipated return to the ring. Please welcome the two-division world champion, Jermall Hitman Charlo. Looks like our fighters are just about ready to step onto the scale. Super middleweights, 168 pounds is the weight limit. First to the scale with a record of 39 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He has 18 wins coming by way of knockout, bringing 9 straight wins to the ring in this co-main event. The world ranked contender, please welcome Thomas Cornflake LaManna. 166.6 pounds for LaManna, 166.6. And now to the scale with a record of 33 wins, no losses, 22 knockouts. The undefeated former two-division champion of the world. Here he is, Jermall Hitman Charlo. Jermall Charlo weighs in at 167.4 pounds, 167.4. Here from both of our fighters, first from Cornflake. Once again, here is the talented Ray Flores.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thomas, what was said in between you and Jermall Charlo during a very heated face-off?
No, it was nothing. It was, you know, we ready. It's fight time. Yeah, it's fight time. It's fight time, that's all.
Your first time fighting here in Las Vegas. What are you looking to demonstrate against Jermall Charlo?
Yeah, man, look, it don't really matter where it's at. We got to fight. A ring's a ring. You know what I mean? We're going to make the adjustments and we're going to get the job done.
How's it?
Yeah, man, like I said, we're going to shock the world. Yeah.
Thomas Cornflake LaManna, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are with Jermall Charlo getting set to make his super middleweight debut. Jermall, how good does it feel to be back and competing as you get your first fight at 168?
I'm ready. Nobody calling me no easy work. I'm ready. You know what I came to do. I've been training. I've been ready for you. Let's go. I'm ready. Big Charlo. Y'all here. It's up.
What's your prediction for tomorrow night?
He can't make the wrong move, wrong decision. It's a split. I'm going to knock him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Jermall Charlo.
Well, fans, from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada, Premier Boxing Champions presents the weigh-in for the PBC Championship Boxing on Prime World Championship main event of the evening, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, along with Agua Plus alkaline water, featuring all scratch technology. Well, fans, join me in welcoming the fighters to the stage for the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. First, we have the challenger, hailing from Guayabitos, Nayarit, Mexico. Fans of that town joining us here this afternoon, the battle-ready, world-ranked challenger. Please welcome Armando Toro Reséndiz. And now we invite his opponent, the defending world champion, fighting out of Las Vegas, way of his home in Nashville, Tennessee. Please welcome the two-time super middleweight world champion, Caleb Plant. All right, fans, here we go. Let's bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Weight limit is 168 pounds. This is for the interim WBA Super Middleweight World Championship. First, we invite to the scale the challenger. His record is 15-2 with 11 knockouts. He's out-minded, pressure-fighting challenger. Here is Armando Toro Reséndiz. The challenger, Reséndiz, weighs in at 167 pounds. 167. And now his opponent, with a record of 23 wins, 2 losses with 14 knockouts. He's the popular ending interim WBA Super Middleweight World Champion, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant weighs in at 167.2 pounds, 160. In tremendous condition for this, our main event of the evening, 12 rounds, interim WBA Super Middleweight World Championship, Caleb Plant versus Toro Resendiz. Bring it together for a face-off. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of the evening, Caleb Plant, Armando Toro Reséndiz. 12 rounds, interim WBA Super Middleweight World Championship. And now let's hear from both of the fighters. We begin with the champion. We hand it over to Ray Flores.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. We are joined alongside by Armando Reséndiz. When you hear that reception from the fans, a lot of fans have come from Mexico, specifically your hometown of Nayarit. You're the first fighter from Nayarit to be headlining a card here in Las Vegas. What does that do for you and your emotions?
Armando, mira cómo te quiere la gente acá, cómo te recibe. ¿Qué te genera eso y qué te genera el saber que sos el primero de tu ciudad de Nayarit en hacer una pelea de este calibre en Las Vegas?
Oh, wow, me emociona bastante. Todo el cariño de este público, la verdad se los agradezco mucho. Muchas gracias por todo el apoyo. Muchas gracias a toda mi familia que viene a verme. Les doy un gran abrazo, un beso. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Esto también es parte de ustedes. Esto es de ustedes. Todos hemos trabajado juntos.
I love the fans right now. This is awesome for me. This means a lot. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I owe it all to my family, to the fans, and the fact that this fight is happening, it's because of you. So thank you so much.
Your wife is expecting a newborn. You're going to be a father soon. You're not only fighting for yourself, but for your family. The significance of that as you head into your showdown tomorrow night.
Vas a ser papá dentro de poco, tu primer hijo. O sea, ¿cómo se siente saber que ya no peleas solamente por vos, sino que también por alguien que viene al mundo y te quiere ver triunfar?
Súper emocionado por esa parte. Estoy muy agradecido con Dios por darme la bendición de poder ser papá próximamente. Espero mi bebé venga muy bien en todo y poder darle todo el amor, todo el cariño y dedicarle esta pelea a mi bebé que viene en camino, que esto es por...
This fight is dedicated to my kid who's coming on the way, and all I want is the best for him. I'm blessed by God for being able to be a father soon, and this fight is for my family, for my kid, and everyone who I love so much.
And your prediction tomorrow night against Caleb Plant?
Tu vaticinio para la pelea de mañana contra Caleb Plant, ¿cómo termina la pelea?
El nuevo campeón de Rincón de Guayabitos.
And the new champion from Rincón de Guayabito is, and that's how it's gonna end.
Ladies and gentlemen, Armando Reséndiz. Now we are with the reigning interim WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Caleb Plant. Caleb, your response, he says he's going to be and the new. Your thoughts?
Sounds good. That's what he's supposed to say. And, you know, all the hooting, hollering, and cheering, we're going to see how loud they are tomorrow.
What was said during the stare down? And, I mean, do you feel mentally you've gotten into his head and you've broken him?
I don't know about broken, but mentally I'm right where I want to be. And feeling good, feeling strong, feeling sharp. I'm ready to put on a show tomorrow night.
For Caleb Plant against Armando Reséndiz, the result is going to be what?
And still, I bet you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion, Caleb Plant.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Ray Flores and myself, we thank you very much for your attendance and your enthusiasm for this great night of boxing coming your way tomorrow night. PBC Championship Boxing on Prime. Once again, if you're a Prime member, you get it live and for free, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody.